Are you ready to see the service that I was told incited violence during Black History Month? We'll just keep watching. What's up, y'all? It's Shanice, aka China Irene, aka Pineapple Styles, and I'm back with another video. So, this is going to be a video of doing a color and clip-ins, as you can see by the title. Let's get into it. Well, let's head to the salon. So, we've made it to the salon suite. Say hello, Shania.
Hi.
She's back again a year later to get her hair done, so we're gonna do that. Just got here. Her appointment was at 10 o'clock, but we're an hour and a half late, but you know, it's all right. And I have another client at 4. Y'all won't see that in this video, but it's fine. So let's go into the salon. Here is Shania's hair. As you can tell, she has grown out color. I did her color previously, and then she went in with a box color to lighten up her hair. So that's why she has multiple layers going on. So this is a true color correction. So Shania bought her clip-ins from Amazon, and no, it did not come this beautiful color. It came in natural black, and I had her bleach the hair at my house just to prepare, and so it would have the same base as her hair. Now, the color formula, unfortunately for the extensions, I do not have for y'all. I forgot to write it down, and so I just know that we stayed within the level 4s and 6s, between level 4 and 6, because I wanted to give her like subtle highlights, nothing crazy, just to add a little dimension to the hair. And so I'm going to apply that to the clip-ins and then foil the lighter color. Alright, now first thing I'm going to do is section off Shania's hair gently, just because you don't want to irritate her scalp in any way, because we are applying all over color. I'm going to do 4 quadrants, so I do a middle part from the center of her forehead down to the nape of her neck, and then I do parts to the side from the top of her head to behind her ear, and I'm just going to clip those off. So why my good sis had a bobby pin. And so I just got my detangling brush, and I'm going to lightly detangle the section before applying color, because I need to easily be able to split it as I work the color through. So this is where all my chemistry labs came in handy. I love mixing colors. So for her roots, I used the Redken Chromatics color, their permanent line. It's normally used for gray coverage as well, but I love it because I feel like it doesn't dry out the hair, and so that's what I used on her roots. I used a level 4. I don't know exactly which tone. I apologize again, I forgot to write it down, but I used a level 4 in the Chromatics color.
Just sit back, relax, and breathe.
So I used the permanent color on her roots to lighten her roots to the brown that I'm going for, and on her ends I'm going to mix the same color that I did for the extensions, and I used the Shades EQ Cover Plus. It's their cream color. It's demi-permanent. So that way, when her color fades on her hair, it will fade the same way on the extensions, which is why I wanted to start them at like a level 7 kind of orangey color, so that both would fade similarly and look very realistic. Some of you may be wondering, if you've seen my previous color correction videos, why cover the whole strand if she has two colors going on? Well, this demi-permanent color will bring the mid strands to that tone of chocolate, and it will fully cover the ends and bring them down. Since I'm going darker with her color all around, it's easy to just apply to the whole strand of hair. If I was going lighter, then you'd have to use foils and do that whole nine. This is what her hair looks like after full application. Let's go shampoo. Major key when shampooing hair after a color: thoroughly rinse, because that color, any leftover color, can irritate your scalp. And I applied a peppermint shampoo to her edges to help remove any excess color that might not come off her skin. But I applied a regular hydrating shampoo to the rest of her hair, so that way I'm not stripping the color that I just applied. Now, of course, this is a deluxe service, and so she does get a steam hydration treatment. I'm applying my usual faves, the Amika Soul Food Mask and the Olaplex bond strengthening mask. And so this is what her hair is looking like with the steam treatment. Curls already popping. And then I'm just going to go ahead and detangle her hair as well. Y'all, I thought I was recording and I wasn't, but we are 3 out of 4 sections done on the blow dry, so let me show you what that's looking like. Go ahead. Getting through it. And I used the round brush to add more volume into her hair too, so that when we want to put in the clips, after pressing it, her hair will already have a little natural lift to it. So wherever you blow dry is how the hair is going to want to sit. Tip, you know. And then of course this is her hair fully blow dried. You can see where she needs that haircut. Okay, so the time was winding down up to when my next appointment was about to start. So to help, she is blow drying the clip-ins while I flat iron her hair. And I mean, look at that healthy shine. It's just so crazy what a good permanent color can do in restoring your hair after it's been colored a few times. This is the blow dried hair and the pressed hair. Now, this is my client's hair fully pressed. Well, let me stop saying like she is my client, but my friend. This is her hair fully pressed. As you can see, she has really short pieces in the front, but then it gets a lot longer in the back. And that happens to a lot of us that pull our hair back into puffs, ponytails. If you're slicking the front of your hair back, you risk damaging the front more than the back. All right, y'all, so let's talk about this cut. First off, I'm starting it off cutting it pretty long, basically cutting off what needs to be cut and then going through the interior and trimming the split ends, working my way around her perimeter and working with the shape that she already has and really just smoothing it out. And then I'm going in, creating layers, long layers at that. Yeah, so I'm just really cutting off those ends, but not cutting too much, right? All right, y'all, this is the result of the cut on day 1. As you can see, I tried to preserve as much of her length which she wanted while still getting as much of the split ends as I could, but you could clearly see that difference in length from the front to the back. So I explained to her if she kept it like this, she would need to go to another hairstylist and continue to trim it regularly as she grows out the front. And so she had to marinate on that. And you know, most people online want to see you chop it off, but then when it comes to their hair, they get too triggered when you cut too much. It's crazy. But I let her know she has time to think about it because we're coming back tomorrow. All right, y'all, we're back at the salon. Day 2. My hair is blow dried. Shania's hair is straight, but we didn't get to do the clip-ins, and she actually decided that she's gonna take it shorter. So we're gonna be full Bobbiana. Let me show you her hair. So this is what we're working with. She didn't really wrap it. So I'm just gonna use the iron real quick on a light setting, low setting, and just straighten it so that when I cut it, it doesn't like throw off the cut and end up uneven. But yeah, so this is from her initial cut. So yeah, since the front is here, we're just gonna go ahead and kind of get rid of the last, what is that, like 3 inches? Maybe 2.5. Put your guesses for how long that is below. Got Shania on the high chair. Now this will work. Y'all see how tall I am. Now this will work. As I mentioned, I need to take this major bump out of her hair, the bend. So I sprayed her hair with a heat protectant, and I'm just going to go in with my flat iron on about 300, 310, depending on what your settings are. And yeah, just lightly press over it. We're not trying to create heat damage, just straighten it out so I don't have that awkward bend and give her an uneven haircut. As you can see, I have a very clear guide for my cut, and when you're cutting above the shoulders in cosmetology school, they emphasize that you must use a comb with fine teeth. That's how you get the most accurate haircut. And you see how sharp that bob is, y'all. Her cut is neat, it is sharp, it is straight, okay? While y'all watch me perform this cut, I want to show you how people on Instagram were so triggered. This video is actually still my most viewed video. Check out these comments. First one, you instigating violence within the Black community during Black History Month. And it was because people were threatening me. But look at these comments, y'all. Lucky for me, I'm not worried about people on the internet, but my friends really came to my defense because it was like, y'all, I'm just doing what was asked of me. And then, of course, my friend whose hair this is also had to comment. But look at that slow-mo. Ooh, we love healthy hair over here. I'm so glad she made this decision. She's glad she made this decision because she knew that she wouldn't find anyone in her area. So it's better we just do a fresh start. Y'all, this is really what a healthy hair big chop looks like, and I'm so glad we were able to fit this in before her flight because she has to leave in a few hours. So let's go ahead and get into the clip-in portion of the service. Okay, so I'm just installing her clips. There were, I think, 2 rows of 3, a few rows of 2, and then 1 row of 4 and a couple single ones. As you can see, the color on the clips are a perfect match, and the texture is great too because when she wants to wear her hair curly, it will blend perfectly. She actually sent me pictures of that as well. But yes, I am just installing the clips, and then we're gonna go ahead and actually blend it. Can you kind of see?
Kind of.
A little bit.
Yeah, I can see.
So, yeah, so this is a tease.
Yeah.
So you see it gives a lot of volume.
Yes.
Up there. And so when I comb it down, you don't want to comb out your teasing because you can do that, but just kind of, just the ends of it because that'll bring it down. And then this hair that I left out, when you start to cover.
Got it, okay.
So now it will cover because that teasing kind of like hides just the area where the clip is. So now it's like a little bump there, but it's not a lot. It's just enough to cover the clips. So it makes it a lot more seamless. And you can do that kind of in any area you want more coverage. Just even this area around these. Whether it's my friends or my regular clients, I'm going to show you how to manage your style or how to do your style, especially if you want to know how to do it. But as you can see, that color is really a great blend. Of course, a little bit of her ends lightness show, but it's fine because there are some lighter pieces in the clip-ins as well. So yeah, this is the overall hair. Yeah, it's a nice blend. It's really fluffy, and she wanted volume, so that's exactly what I gave her. But yeah, I told her there are just a couple of her ends that are lighter, but it's nothing like crazy. Step to blending the clip-ins is the haircut. So again, another cut. I'm cutting the ends of the clip so it can look nice and healthy, even when she wears it curly. And then I'm gonna lightly layer the hair just so that it blends with her hair straight, but she plans on wearing it curly as well, so I didn't want to do too much cutting. Now we're going in and styling the hair. I'm giving her some curls, flat iron curls, just so she has a style, because we're taking pictures and everything. And you know, she wants to look nice going back home. So yeah, let's finish this up. So this is what we're working with before combing her hair out. If I could turn the chair. Before combing the curls out. But you see, the color does blend really well. We love to see it. Time to comb it out. All right, y'all, we are in the home stretch. So I'm going to spray her hair with my Kenra Platinum hairspray. It's my stronghold hairspray, like the firm hold. And I just do this so when I comb it out, it doesn't get too frizzy. And then I'm applying my Kenra Platinum Gold Line serum, and it has like these little sparkly shiny things in there, these little flakes, gold flakes. And I'm just using this as I run through her hair. As you can see, you know, when you run through the curls, it hooks a little bit, so I'm just trying to make sure I go through, separate it, define it, and don't dry out her hair in the process. So that's why I added oil to my hand. So yeah. A princess. But as you can see, Shania loved her hair. It's the perfect chocolate brown, matches her complexion well, and it looks really natural. It's a very full style, and she still wears the clip-ins now 4 months later. So, and she said the color still looks good too. So make sure you like this video, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one.